All right, welcome back to the show. Let me have a chat with the Odadee 2002 group, and these are old PRESECans, for us to have a chat about, the Old Boys Association and what they are up to. I've been joined in the studio by someone's name was intriguing, Carlos J, and the J is his surname. He is publicity lead and vice president 2022 2002 Odadee year group. Hi, Carlos. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
And then we also have Bismarck or Sebane. Yeah. Today I was this is a Ghanaian name. Vice President for 2002 Odadee year group as well. Thank you for joining me, guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
So I'm told there's a legacy project that's coming up.
That's right.
So Carlos, tell me much about it.
Yes, so the 2002 year group is embarking on this state-of-the-art ultra-modern farm complex that we are looking at. We are calling it the Agric Resource Center.
Okay.
And every year group within the Odadee fraternity always embarks on a certain project to give something back to the schools, back to our alma mater.
Okay.
And next year in 2027, that will be exactly 25 years since we left school.
Okay.
So as part of organizing the speech and prize giving day, there's a project that we embark on. And that's why we have chosen to do this for our project.
Why Agric Resource Center?
Why Agric? Well, you know very well that there are very many other projects out there. People paint dining halls, people do A, B, and C, and D. But we were saying that, look, if we are talking legacy, then it's got to be a legacy. Because it's something that we can leave for future generations to look at and say, this is a real project. So we said, look, let's go into something that would really make a lot of impact and a lot of sense. And when we look at the school, we realize that, look, Agric is one area that looks a bit neglected. There's so much hype about Brilliant Science and Maths Quiz and the Agric Resource Centers, the Science Resource Centers that are built in almost every school. But when it comes to the area of Agric, there's little action, as it were. So that's the main reason that we said, no, let's just go into this area. And then we realized that it's an opportunity to give the students practical hands-on training. Traditional farms may not have so much, but what we are looking at is going to equip the students with STEM-based Agric instruction or Agric training. And that will be really, really good for the students. Yeah.
So Bismarck, what's your intention, or what do you want this Agric Resource Center to do for the school? Okay,
so to answer that, and first to add a little to what Carlos said earlier, PRESEC is known as a science school, okay, but like he said, we have given emphasis to one side of the science and sort of not giving as much attention to the Agric sector.
Yeah.
We want to bring some, like he said, practical, experience to students. And it is not just limited to just the students. What the vision is that in the course of time, we are going to partner with certain other institutions like the CSIR, other institutions like even the University of Ghana Agric Department, among others, to be able to have a state-of-the-art practical training center that is going to be sustainable, that is going to be economically viable, and is also going to make our students entrepreneurizing right from their secondary school days. So the vision we have is that by the time a student has pursued Agric, even in the secondary school and is out of school, you should be able to at least set up something that is going to be self-sustaining. Okay, so we are empowering students even from their younger years to look at Agric as a viable means by which they can find themselves in employment, properly so to speak. Okay. They can go and advance into others, into the universities, among others. But even at the end of a secondary school education, you should be able to look at Agric as not just the cutlass and hoe that we have known it to be, but bringing it into a modern sense, because today's Agric sector is really fetching.
Yes.
But it is not fetching as much because we have not given it the needed modern technology.
Okay.
And so this Agric sector is going to give all the facets, the poultry, the fish, the everything. That will empower people, or for that matter, students, to be able to, be self-employed, as well as, bring agri to another level.
I love the intent. So there's going to be a fundraising for this?
Yes. So yes, we've costed this whole project, and the intent is to be able to fund it. So we have a structure that is supposed to help us raise funding to be. Bodies, including GS, among others, has allocated the land for us, which is its own contribution to this particular project. We've costed it. It's around a little close to over 150,000, and so we have
USD. Actually.
USD. 150,000
USD for the project.
For the project.
For the entire project.
Yes, for the entire project.
Okay.
And so we would have to definitely raise funds, but to start with, because it is a legacy project and it's our year group's intent of giving back to the school, we have to first look inward. Okay, so every Odadee 2002 has already been levied.
That's right.
Okay, so you are supposed to contribute to this. Okay,
levied in dollars. How much are you paying?
So at least everybody will not do not less than 5,000, and that is the least that everybody is supposed to give.
Okay.
However, we are also looking at certain categories of year group, because we believe that not all exiters have the same level of financial capacity. So certain people have taken certain pledges to give way more than others would. Okay. And then again, because this project is not only looking inward, we're also trying to bring on board as many institutions, corporate institutions, because we have Odadees who are in very good position in many institutions. We're also looking at even the students who are in the school, whose parents can even support this particular project. Okay, because one of the things that we didn't touch on is that this agri project is supposed to also fund the school feeding needs.
That's right.
Of the existing students. Okay, so it's not just for the outside world. But when we have produced these products, it's supposed to supplement the feeding needs of the school, the nutritional needs of the school. So parents of children who are currently in the school, and those who are desirous that someday their children will go to PRESEC. Are all invited to contribute to this particular legacy.
My son could probably be there in the next 20 years.
You see, it's good to sow that seed now, because we are going to expand this thing year on year. That's the vision we have. That there are milestones that we have set. That at each milestone we are going to do an expansion project. So come the time that your child will be there, NASA and all that will be coming to you.
Okay, so if someone is watching us, a parent, and wants to contribute to this project, what should he or she do?
Well, we have an EcoBank account number. Maybe I can actually...
Sure, why not? Yes.
Okay, so EcoBank account number 144-100-49-60906.
Take it again.
144-100-496-0906. And the account name is Odadee 2002 year group.
Okay. So everybody can contribute to it?
Yes, anybody at all. Anybody. And you duly be acknowledged. If it's corporate Ghana, anybody, any institution that wants to actually, help or invest into this project. And an investment into this project, like you said, is an investment into the, education of these young ones.
When do you want to get this done?
And by 2027, we intend to hand this over, which is just next year.
Okay.
So Bismarck said that we're looking, internally. So the whole second half of last year, we're actually embarking on this exercise. That was our very first phase of the project.
Okay.
We tried to get the funds before we even hit the ground.
Okay.
So we're doing that all of last year.
Okay. But my school is also 50 years, UCC, School of Agric, so we'll use the same strategy to do that.
We always pace setting, and I'm happy that you are following our trail. But just to add to this contribution,
that will be brief.
Number,
that we can wrap up.
all those who may have missed this number but are interested can call the school administration or whoever, and they would give you leads to be able to contribute to this project. You can walk into the school and just say you want to donate to the project, and definitely once it is received, we'll acknowledge you accordingly.
Bismarck Fifi or Sebeng is VIP for 2002 Odadee year group, as well as my friend Carlos J, publicity lead for this project, and also a vice president, 2002 year group. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much for having us.
Today happens to be the birthday of Dennis Miracles Abuaji.